Hello there, welcome to the video where knowledge meets speed. My name is Leo and today we're talking about something that will revolutionize the way you read. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on a content designed to really help you in your self-mastery journey. First, why is reading speed so essential? Whether you're a student striving to absorb mountains of textbooks or you're just a regular guy who doesn't have time to read books at all, the ability to read faster can be a game changer. It can save you precious time. Time is money, right? However, it's important to know that research suggests that there is a trade-off between reading speed and comprehension, and finding the right balance is key. Not all texts are created equal. It varies, and some people still have unrealistic expectations from reading speed, but in many cases you can't simply glide over the page in several seconds and be satisfied with the comprehension. Now that we've established the importance of speed reading and the need for a balance between speed and comprehension, let's dive into the fundamentals of this skill. At the heart of speed reading lies the crucial concept of minimizing subvocalization. Subvocalization is the act of silently pronouncing each word as you read, a habit that significantly impedes your reading speed. Understanding how it can influence the amount of words you can read in a minute is vital. I'd rather say even a simple realizing that it does have an impact is key to mastering the art of speed reading. Subvocalization is a common reading habit that many of us have developed, often beginning in our early years of school. I believe the reason why we're all used to it is in school we are taught to read aloud, pronouncing each word clearly and comprehensibly. This practice helps teachers to listen to you and correct mistakes and build your language. But it also ingrains subvocalization as a fundamental part of reading. To truly unlock the potential of speed reading, you need to retrain yourself and minimize subvocalization. The problem is, subvocalization significantly slows down our reading pace. Consider this: the average person speaks at a rate of about 125 to 150 words per minute. If you subvocalize while reading, you're essentially reading at the same speed as your speaking rate. In contrast, what we're aiming at right now is more than twice the pace of normal conversation. In some cases, even more than that, but keep in mind that comprehension may suffer. Now let's put this into perspective. Imagine reading a novel that contains 100,000 words. If you read at a rate of 150 words per minute due to subvocalization, it would take you over 11 hours to complete. However, if you could break free from subvocalization and read at 300 words per minute, you could finish that same novel in just 5 hours. That's a huge difference. And to break free from this habit and enhance your reading speed, you must process not just individual words, but entire phrases or groups of words at a glance. One popular technique in conquering subvocalization is using a guiding pointer, such as your finger or a pen. This physical object becomes your handy tool, leading your eyes smoothly across the page. By following the pointer, you'll find that your inclination to pronounce what you're reading diminishes, giving a considerable boost to your speed. Even if it sounds stupid to use your finger while reading like little children do, still this simple practice helps maintain a steady reading pace and prevent backtracking. If you've made it this far, good for you. Stick around for the next crucial reading concept called active engagement. Active engagement takes your reading skills to a whole new level. Active engagement means staying actively involved with the material you're reading. Instead of passively scanning words on a page, you interact with the content, focusing on key information, questions, and your own thoughts as you read. This not only improves your reading speed, it also enhances comprehension and retention. By actively engaging with the text, you become more attuned to the main points, ideas, and arguments. You can quickly discern what's more relevant, allowing you to skim through less crucial details without losing comprehension. Sounds awesome? Let's talk about how you can do that exactly. First, preview the material. Before you dive into the text, take a moment to skim through it. Read the headings, subheadings, and any highlighted or emphasized text. This gives you an overview of what you're about to read, making it easier to identify key points. It's important to reveal its structure in order for you to later put emphasis on specific parts. Second, ask and answer questions. Come up with the questions based on what you expect to learn from the text. This primes you to actively seek answers as you read. Your reading session has purpose, and you should quickly realize whether this part of the text is important, or you can speed up and pay close attention to another one. And third, take notes. Summarize what you've read in your own words. Writing down key concepts or making brief annotations helps reinforce your understanding and retention. But if you're reading for entertainment, this step is optional, of course. But if you're studying for exam, it's crucial to find the resistance to simply let it go. So open your notebook or copybook and write down everything that should be necessary. Alright guys, moving to our next tip. Reading is a skill we all acquire early in life, and it's one that continues to develop throughout our education and beyond. And if you're not being mindful about how you read, you will develop reading habits that you won't pay attention to. One of them is called regression. In the context of reading, it's the action of moving one's eyes or attention backwards on the page, retracing steps that should have been forward. When we regress, we often pause at or revisit words, phrases or sentences that we've already covered. While it can be a good thing to improve your comprehension, abusing regression significantly slows you down, obviously. From my experience, one of the primary culprits behind regression is subvocalization, the habit we've been talking about at the beginning of the video. When you subvocalize, you inadvertently slow down your reading pace, causing the temptation to reread what you just pronounced in your mind. So these two problems can coexist and significantly slow you down. So what do we do? The tip about using a pointer can be applied in this case as well. It will guide your eyes and make them move in a pretty steady pace without rereading some parts of the text. I mean, if you realize you missed something quite important, you should get back and read it again. The problem is doing it too often, okay? And another possible reason of regression is lack of focus. If your mind wanders while reading, you might unconsciously go back to re-engage with the text. Let's talk about your reading environment. Reading is not just about the words on the page, it's also about the surroundings in which you read. Paying attention to it and taking needed actions make a substantial difference in your ability to read effectively and efficiently. So what should we start with? Proper lighting is essential for reading. It's really difficult and not quite pleasant to read in a dimly lit or overly bright environments. Whenever possible, I prefer to read in natural light. Next thing is comfortable sitting. Opt for a comfortable chair with proper back support. When it comes to environment, I can't omit to mention distractions. The place should be quiet and not cluttered. You can always decorate your reading space with items that make you feel relaxed and comfortable, ensuring you look forward to your reading sessions. Okay, I appreciate that you're still here. Our video is quite close to its end. Let's discuss one more thing. To become proficient at speed reading, consistent and purposeful practice is key. To put it simply, if you want to read faster after watching this video, read more. Keeping in mind mentioned tips. Reading more is the most difficult part for many people. It was for me as well, from time to time. In the era of internet, video games and social media, there are endless opportunities to spend your free time. And in order to make sure I read something every day, I simply reserved a chunk of time in the evening when I can't scroll Instagram or watch movies. I can only do my skincare routine, read, and relax before going to sleep. Want to be first to get cutting-edge tips? Tap the subscribe button and activate notifications. I truly hope this video is helpful, and definitely have a good day.